Hey guys, it's Lindsay. I know I had said there was a video that I was gonna try and get up before I left for vacation, and that there was one I wanted to record before I left for vacation, and I didn't get either of those things done. Um, I'm now back from vacation. Uh, Hooray! And I'm actually in my room filming, which is new. Um, it's a little bit difficult, and I'm gonna have to find a better spot. Um, because the lighting's really weird because I live in the attic. Maybe I'll have to do a tour of my room at some point so you guys can understand a little better. And I'm sorry for the glare on my glasses. Like I said, the lighting's really difficult to work with, and I just am tired. I don't feel like trying to figure it out right now. So this was the best I could give you at this point. But I just wanted to do a quick update and say that I'm still here. Um, but things are new right now. Um, the vacation was nice. I went to Delaware. I went to Lewis, Delaware. It's near Rehoboth and like Dewey Beach. Um, my sister and her fiance and the baby were there, and they're like about 2 hours from where I live here and 6 hours from where I live at school. My brother came, and he doesn't live with me and my parents either. He's moved out as well, so I don't see a lot of him necessarily. And my aunt and her boyfriend and my cousin John came, and his ship date got moved up, and he's leaving for the Navy Tuesday instead of, it was supposed to originally be, the 8th, but then it got moved up, and now it got moved up again. So I got to spend time with him before he's leaving, and my cousin Doug and his girlfriend Bree came, and they live in Tennessee. So they used to live in Pittsburgh, but now live in Tennessee, so I obviously don't visit them frequently. I've never actually been to Tennessee, but they come up for holidays and stuff. The clinking is this going on. Um, Other than that, I I'm off one of my medications. I have to be off it for the 2 weeks before my sleep study, and the I was coming off it gradually, and then Wednesday was the last day I was on it. Or Wednesday was, like the day I stopped being on it. So it's the first day without it, actually. And that's been pretty rough. Um, it's one of my psych meds. And my OCD's been a lot worse, and like sensory things, sensory processing. And Ernest's coming over. If he comes close enough, I'll show you. He's on the air conditioner. Hi, baby. Also, just like withdrawing from the medication is difficult. It's made me really nauseous, and other than that, it's just made my tics a lot worse. So my tics got really bad to the point where I ended up calling my PCP, and he called in a muscle relaxer because my back and especially my shoulders were so tight that I couldn't function. The pain was just really bad. So he called that in, and that's been helping with the pain a lot. And I see my chiropractor Monday now that I'm back in PA. So excited to see him again because with my tics being a lot of like twisting and a lot of like tics involving like my neck and my shoulders and my back, like my chiropractor is one of my favorite people because he just fixes me. He fixes my alignment, and it just helps a lot. I do have some new tics since I made my two like tick videos. So I will probably make a video just with the ones that aren't in that. I'm not gonna like make them all over again. That'd be obnoxious. And I did see the rheumatologist. I think I said I was going to see the rheumatologist. If I didn't tell you guys I was doing that, I did, because I have what's called Raynaud's phenomenon. I have primary Raynaud's, which means it's just the Raynaud's. It's not caused by like a connective tissue disorder. I'll make a video on it, like specifically to explain it more. But I go to him for that, and I have a lot of joint pain. So for those two reasons, I just started seeing a rheumatologist. I was supposed to see one like a year ago, but I just sort of put it off because of insurance reasons. And then by the time the one that I was going to see in Clarion was able to see me, it was already too close to when I was going home, so they wouldn't have been able to do anything, because they'd be like, oh, well, you're going to be leaving, so we can't, like, continue your care. So I just waited until I could see one at home. But I did see the rheumatologist, and they did blood work, and I found out that my vitamin D is down again. My freshman year in college, 2010, when I found out about my pernicious anemia, which is a B12 deficiency. It's a deficiency not caused by like not taking in enough B12, but it's an absorption problem. So I do a B12 injection every month. But I also found out at that time that I was deficient in vitamin D. So I was on a really like prescription strength, which is like just a higher dose than they have available over the counter, because you don't need that under normal circumstances. You don't need that much, you don't need that high to intake. But then once it was under control, then I went to just taking over-the-counter vitamin D, just 2,000 IU every day, along with my multivitamin, which has 1,000 IU in it. But my vitamin D is at 28, and the normal range is 30 to 100. So 28 is technically insufficient, not deficient. But given that I'm taking in, like 21,000 IU a week, it shouldn't be at 28. It should be within the normal range. So that could be causing some of my joint pain and fatigue. So hopefully getting that under control will help. I just was able to fill my script today. So now I'll be taking 50,000. It's just you only take it once a week, but it's 50,000 IU of vitamin D a week. I'll be doing that for 8 weeks, so just 2 months, and then I should be, recovered. I should be within normal range to a standard that I should just be able to go back to taking my 2,000 a day along with my multivitamin, hopefully. So that's what happened with the rheumatologist. Other than that, I just have to follow up if I have, more problems with my symptoms. And I'm probably going to set up another appointment for before I go back to school, because my Raynaud's and my joint pain do get worse in the colder months. So come fall, it'll happen. The only other thing that I'm going to tell you guys before I cut this video off, because it is getting to be a little bit long, is that I was playing out in the waves with my dad, and this was on Wednesday that this happened. I got knocked by 2 waves back to back because we were at Indian River Beach, and the incline of the ground was pretty steep, the drop off. Not the incline, the drop off. So you went from being where you were safe in the deeper waves to where you could get pummeled really easily, you know, when you got knocked over because you could hit. You went from being where you were safe to where you weren't very quickly. And I saw a wave that was going to knock my dad over because he was turned around talking to me, so he wasn't really watching. So I said, Dad, and he turned around and said, oh, thanks, and dove under so he wasn't going to get knocked. And then I went to react to it approaching me, but I was too close because I had just drifted in, and I got knocked under and drug up the shore on my back. Right? It's crappy, but it happens. So I was trying to stand up, and my dad came and he was trying to help me up. And then another wave came, and he thought he was grounded enough to hold on to me. Nope. This wave tumbled me. See, I turned around when it dragged me up on my back because I had flipped, to stand up, and I turned to walk away. But the wave knocked me forward. I hit my face off the sand, and it tumbled me, and then it pulled me up on my stomach. My hair was full of sand and everything. So that was not good. But what we didn't notice until yesterday was that last night when I was washing my face in the shower, there was this lump here on my nose. I don't know if you're really going to be able to see it because the swelling's gone down some, but there's like a hard lump here, and it's swollen on this side of my nose. I'm a little crooked here, and there was more bruising here yesterday. But essentially, when we got home yesterday from Delaware, and it was probably 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and then it was like 10 when I had unpacked some stuff, and felt like taking a shower. And I got out of the shower, and I looked because I'd washed my face in the shower, and I was like, are you joking? I think I broke my nose. So it was late. It wasn't causing me excruciating pain or anything like that. My insurance has a 24-hour nurse line. Called them, talked to them about my symptoms and everything, and they said you should probably get it checked out within 24 hours. And just ice it for now, unless you spike a fever, don't worry about going immediately. You'll be fine to wait. I figured it would be okay to wait. Because it had bled on Thursday and it had bled last night, but I get nosebleeds somewhat frequently, so I didn't really think anything of it. And today I went to the urgent care place and had it checked out, and I don't know if it's broken yet because this is an abscess, because since it was the ocean and there got sand shoved into my face because that wave dragged me up when I hit, I have an infection. So I have 7 days of antibiotics, and then the swelling and the infection should be subsided enough that I'm going to follow up with my PCP, and he'll be able to decide if he wants to do x-rays or not, or if it seems like it's okay. Because if they had done the x-rays today, there's so much swelling that you can't even see my glasses, they're kind of sitting crooked. There's so much swelling that if it is fractured, which we're pretty sure it is, but it might not be, it could just be really distorted because of the abscess and the infection. But if it is fractured, the fracture is probably not going to show because it would be held in place by all the swelling. You know what I mean? So that was Wednesday at the beach. But I didn't really, it might sound weird that I didn't notice it, but I was having so much pain with my back that my nose didn't even register until last night, because I didn't get the muscle relaxer until Thursday night. So until Thursday and Friday, my body didn't relax enough, and the swelling didn't show up until yesterday, and I just thought my face I had hurt a little bit Friday because, you know, I'd whacked it off the floor of the ocean. But I'm back from vacation and I do have some free time this week, so I'm definitely going to make a couple more videos. And I do have that one that I still have to edit. But that's my update. I'm sorry it got to be so long, but you know, a couple different things have happened, and I hope you're having a good week. And that's about it. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.